A very good morning to all my dear kids. So in this today's session, I am going to explain you exercise 8.3. So children, open page number 121. Children, in this exercise, we are going to cover two topics: equivalent decimals and like and unlike decimals. So children, first I am going to explain you this like and unlike decimal. Children, see, it is very easy. Only you have to see the decimal part. Decimals having equal number of decimal places are called like decimals. Just see the example. 3.9, 13.9, 436.5, 394.1. Only we need to see this decimal part. In this it is only 9. Here also it is 9. Here it is 5. And here it is 1. We don't mean what the number is there. We only have to see how many numbers are there. All numbers are only 1 at the decimal place. So they are called like decimals. And if they do not have equal number of decimal places, then they are called as unlike decimals. You can see this example. In this we have 1 decimal place. In this we have 3 decimal places. And in this we have 2. So these all are unlike decimals. Now children, let's see how to convert these unlike decimal into like decimals. See the example. 3.14, 7.9. In this we have 2 decimal places. In this we have 1 decimal place. In this we have 3 decimal places. Then again 1 and 1. So your first step is to see the highest decimal place. That is 3. 1, 2, 3. Now make all the decimal places 3. How we can make? By adding 0 in the end. Like this is 3.14 and already 2 places are there. So how many zeros we will add? Only 1. 7.9. In this the decimal places have only 1 digit. So we will make it 900. Next is same. Then 95.1. Here only 1 decimal place is there. So again we will add 2 zeros. And in the last one also we will add 2 zeros. Now children see. 0.140. 0.900. 0.748, 0.100 and 0.600. That means in all these numbers we have 3 places at decimal part. So these all now have converted into like decimals. Let's see the exercise first. These two questions are related to like and unlike decimals. In this we have to pick up the pairs of like decimals in each of the following. Let's see these two questions in the register. Children, see this B example. In this, we have to separate the like decimals. So how we will be doing? First, write the heading like decimals. Now see, in this, after decimal we have 1 5. That means 2 places. In this we have 3 places. In this we have 2 places. And again in this we have 3 places. So children, like fractions are those who have same decimal numbers. So it will be 12.15, 2 decimal places, and this one 3.75. Put one bracket. Then another pair we can make this one. 144.632 and 0.149. So this is the answer. In this way you have to make the pairs. Children, now see this question number 2. In this we have to convert the unlike decimals into like decimals. So I have written the B part. Children, one thing you remember, when you write many decimal numbers in a line, just leave the proper space in between. Okay. So now how to convert? Just see. Write down like decimals. You know what are like decimals? Which have same decimal value. So in this, how many decimal places are there? 2. In this, 3. In this, 1. So which is the highest decimal place? 3. So now we will make all the decimal place 3. So what is the first one? 745.09. Now already 2 places are there. We will add only 1 0. Now next 39.118. It already have 3 places. The next one 12.8. Now children see, only one decimal place is here. So we will add 2 zeros. So this is the final answer. Now children, I am going to explain you what are equivalent decimals. Equivalent decimals are those which have the same value. Like you can see this example. 2/10, 20 by 100 or 200 by 1000. See, all have the same value. So these all are equivalent fraction. Children see, if 2 by 20, if I simplify it, 2 ones are and 2 fives are, what I get? 1 by 5. If I simplify this, 20 ones are and 20 fives are, again I get 1 by 5. And if I simplify this, 200 ones are and 200 fives are. That means after simplifying, I am getting 1 by 5 in all these 3 fractions. So these all are equivalent decimals. See, in decimal part, 0.2, either you write like this or add 0 after the number at the end. So it will have the same value. Or you can see this 12.70, or you can write direct 12.7 or 12.700. They all have equal value. Children, let's see question number 3rd. Open page number 122. In this, what we have to do? From the decimals given inside the brackets, choose the decimal equivalent to the given number. The number is given to you, and from the bracket you have to find the equivalent decimal. The first example is 6.7. Now see the bracket decimal numbers. This is 6.17. This is not equal to 0.7. Only you need to see the decimal part. In this it is 0.71. No, not equal. 0.700. I already explained you that if you add 0 in the end, it has no value. So this is equivalent to 6.7. Let's see B part. 10.01. Now see the decimal part. This is 0.01. And in the bracket it is 0.10. No. 0.100. No. 0.1. No. As this 0 has value, you cannot say that this 0 has no value. When 0 comes in the end, it has no value. Like see this one. If I remove this end 0, it becomes 10.01. So this is equivalent to this. Now the C part you try yourself. Now see question number 4. Write 2 more decimals equivalent to the given decimals. For this question, see register. So children, question 3 in book, and see the A part of question number 4. This is 6.5 and I have to make 2 more equivalent decimals. So how we can make? 6.50 and another by 6.500. Yes. Now see one more part. This is B1. So how you can make? Either by placing one more 0 or by removing the 0. Okay, this is the answer. I hope this exercise is clear to you. Thank you.